Hello everyone, Logan Lou here, and one thing that has always stuck with me when it comes to playing Jailbreak is that you gotta get a Game Pass to play the game, or it's gonna be harder to enjoy it. It's like Spotify without premium. However, Jailbreak Game Passes are quite pricey, and if you have to at least get one, then it's important to know which one. So, that's why in this video, I'll be quickly summarizing and ranking the Game Passes from worst to best. Also, spoiler alert, the first bottom 5 of this ranking aren't Game Passes you should really get. I'd actually get them if you enjoy Jailbreak and have Roblox lying around. But the top 2 Game Passes are Game Passes you should definitely get, as they're actually helpful and somewhat reasonably priced. Alright, no more talking, here's the ranking. This might be a bit of a hot take, but there's not that much use for this Game Pass. Yeah, it's nice to have, and it's most reasonable being the quote-unquote cheapest Game Pass in the game, but it does one thing, and it does that one thing well. Also, it doesn't help out the fact that Roblox did that one update in 2022, making all audios private and can't be used in other games. And the keybind to see the radio is just annoying. I get it's logical putting R as the radio keybind, but it gets in the way of the other keybinds in the game. This is honestly close to being last. Most of the benefits from this are just eh. The only features I find useful are the instant teleport and server hopping, but those can easily be done without the Game Pass, just a bit more tedious. It's only getting the slight edge over car stereo since it makes the tedious stuff more easier. It's just overpriced for what it actually is useful for. Just like the trading VIP, I only see a few stuff out of this that's actually useful. That being the trading notifications, the parachute spawn, and the celestial, I guess. Everything else about this Game Pass isn't that useful. The rifle is an alright weapon. Just stick to the AK-47 though, it does more damage. But at the end of the day, it's just a Game Pass with not that much benefits, but at least you can use it in the game. Do you ever have that one cousin or sibling that's just better than you? Well, Crime Boss has one, and that better someone is the SWAT team. The SWAT team Game Pass has its ups and downs. I don't know what it means by 20% more money. I'm gonna assume that it means the paycheck, because the arrests still give them the same amount of money without the Game Pass. The items they give aren't actually that bad though. The minigun is actually kinda useful in the game, and I like it. The camera viewers are also pretty cool. Unfortunately, it causes a lot of lag, so it can be difficult to use. The riot shield also looks cool, but it's basically kind of useless, even if it does block 60% of the damage. And the black pistol, nobody cares. It's the same as the normal pistol, but black. But yeah, my only real complaint is how it's overpriced for what you get. VIP is the definition of the Game Pass you should only get if you actually enjoy Jailbreak, and the benefits that come with VIP are actually pretty nice. Earning 20% more cash on everything feels great. Being able to instantly unlock the level 4 bases are also nice. The tier 2 and 1k cash every day is also great, but I think you get it. A lot of the stuff on this Game Pass offers are pretty nice. Believe it or not, this was once more expensive than 800 Robux. Alright, hi, this is Editor Me. I'm editing the video obviously. But one thing I realized when I was editing this video is that the Game Passes used to be a lot more expensive. It wasn't just VIP. And oh my god! These prices, I was complaining about SWAT team earlier. Look at that! What the hell? And they're still kind of overpriced. Anyways, back to the video. The downgrade is definitely better, but do I still think it's a bit overpriced? Yeah. Anyways, next Game Pass. Remember, these are the ones that actually matter. Now, this is actually a great Game Pass. When you start the game, it might not be as helpful, but the more you play Jailbreak, it'll be more helpful with spawning more expensive vehicles. You could also say that finding vehicles can also be a bit tedious, which I can agree with, so since you gotta go around the map to buy them. but I think spawning more expensive vehicles is more important than that. Overall, I don't think I have much else to say about this Game Pass, but I definitely recommend getting it when you play more of this game. And believe it or not, I also think this Game Pass is a little bit overpriced. I know, crazy. Anyways, on to number 1, and if you followed process of elimination, it would be... Now this Game Pass here is perfect. It's great for all players in the game, noob and pro. It has a common benefit for everyone, and that is more money when you do robberies, which is obviously a pretty good benefit for what you're getting. Now, not only is it a great Game Pass, but it's also the only Game Pass that's reasonably priced. This Game Pass is a bang for your buck. It does one thing, and it does that one thing perfectly regardless of what player you are. I already said it, but this Game Pass here is perfect. Alright, so now that we went over that list, I do want to say one more thing before this video ends. And now, I'm pretty sure in this video I mentioned how expensive the Game Passes are. Overpriced, 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 overpriced. And I like having some suggestions to my own takes when it comes to criticisms. So, here's a list of the Game Passes and prices I think they should be. You can pause to take a look at them, but yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, maybe hit that bell. It would really help out a ton if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.